What's going on, guys? My name is Brandon, and today we are going to be shopping on Instacart. Today is Friday the 4th, and this is going to be, I think, episode 9 of Instacart Shop With Me. We're just going to kind of have a chill day today. I'm not going to make a goal or like stress out about making like a certain amount of money or anything like that. We're just going to do some orders today. I'm going to bring you guys along. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. That is my Uber Eats. There's a $4 order. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're at 126 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you to all the people who have been watching and subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I love making videos for you guys, and I love getting your guys' feedback. I am at Food Max right now. It's 11:35. I'll let you guys know when I get my first batch. I'm here at Food Max, so hopefully it's not too long. I've been here maybe 10 minutes or so, not too long. All right, what's going on, guys? I just got my first batch. I didn't record the shopping because it's literally just one item. It's a big thing of bubble wrap. It was for Office Depot. It's like a $12 order, or like $11.91. Basically a $12 order for 2.6 miles. It's for a regular customer that I usually get, but I usually shop for them at Food Max. This is the first time I've shopped for them anywhere else besides Food Max. Obviously it's not the best order, but you know, it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. So I'm trying my best to stop like sitting around wasting time doing nothing when I could be doing orders, because there are some times where I'm sitting 30-45 minutes for an order where within that amount of time I could have done some other smaller order. And even though it is a small order and I have to get out of the car, I'm still making money. I'm gonna go drop this off. I'll take a screenshot of my drop off, and I'm gonna go get my food, and I'll let you guys know when I get my next batch. Hey, what's going on, guys? This was the second order of the day. That was my drop off from the first one. I got this Instacart as I was doing this Uber Eats order. The Uber Eats order was just 2 boxes of Chardonnay. It was a $13 order. And then this order was actually part of the Instacart. It was Food Max for 2 items. And then I went over to Petco. All right, guys, we finally have some orders coming in. I actually have 2 different orders. So I got one for Uber Eats. I had my Uber Eats turned on, and I got one. It was literally just 2. It was technically 1 item, 2 units. It was a box of Chardonnay, and the order was $13 or $13.30 for only 2.5 miles. So I went into Food Max. I was shopping and getting the 2 boxes of Chardonnay, and then I ended up getting a Instacart for Food Max and Petco. Only 2 items, but it's like 20 units. It's just a bunch of Arizona iced teas. I got like 6 Monster like rehab drinks. Petco is just some dog like beef bone broth. What was the other thing? I think just like a little bag of like cold, like crumbled dog food. So technically it was only 4 items, and it's going to be $24 for like 8.5 miles. I already shopped for Food Max for the other order since I was already there. I did the Uber Eats and the Instacart Food Max. I'm going to drop off the Uber Eats. Then I'm going to head to Petco to shop the second order for my Instacart order, and then we're going to drop off both Instacarts. We'll basically be at $50, like right around 49, 48, probably somewhere around there. So not doing too bad. It is almost 2 o'clock though, so it's been basically like 2 hours since I got my first order. So, you know, we're averaging about 25 an hour, which is not bad. I usually only take multi-app orders if it works out like good, if it makes sense to do it for me and for the customer. We're going into kind of a weird time of the day, so I'm not sure how orders will be, but yeah, I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, this was the Petco order, which was part of the 2-shop Food Max and Petco order. It was literally just 2 items, and then I dropped off order A and order B, which was for Food Max. All right, guys, I just got my next order. It is for Lowe's. It's a $55 order. I have not done a Lowe's order, like an actual Lowe's order, in a while. There's sometimes where I get Lowe's orders or Home Depot orders for, you know, 1, 2, 3 items. But this Lowe's order is 22 items. It is $55. but there are a bunch of plants, like a bunch of flowers, a bunch of plants like in pots, this is going to be a pretty big order. There is a lot of spray paint, so I would say at least like 10 of the items are spray paint. But then the other 10 to 12 items are all different types of plants, and there's multiples of those plants. This is going to be probably an hour and a half long order if I were to guess. Even though it's only 5 miles away, it's not that many items. Just trying to find all these different types of plants are going to be a little challenging. Hopefully you guys like this order. This has been my first Lowe's order in probably, I don't even know, probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Let's do this, guys. Kind of nervous and kind of scared about this order. I hope this doesn't take 2 hours long. All right, guys, this was the Lowe's order that I wish I had never taken. So it's been a few days since I actually did this order, but I kind of regret doing this order. I mean, now that it's been a few days, I don't, because I did make $40, but when I did the order, I regretted doing it because of how many flowers there were, and I didn't realize Lowe's had so many different types of flowers and plants, so it was very hard to try and find all of the right ones, the right sizes, and yeah, very annoying. And then with these spray paints, I actually had to scan them as replacements because I found all like the normal colors that the customer wanted, but it was a different brand. So I just replaced it with a different brand. It's all still like glossy paint, same colors that the customer wanted, but yeah, I had to replace them for a different brand. So I did that, and that's what we're doing here, just going through all the colors. I'm not sure what the customer is painting or what they're doing, but she said that she's just doing some gardening. I guess she hurt her ankle. So yeah, she hurt her ankle and she wants to do some gardening. I don't know if that's the best way to go about your healing. All right, guys. After 1 hour and 3 minutes, I am finally done shopping for that order. I wish that you guys could have been with me during that order. I just want to first off say, I am in a very irritated mood after that. And I honestly don't even want to make the rest of this video. Like, I'm actually so annoyed with how... I need to go this way. I am so annoyed with how Lowe's is, and I don't know if they're short-staffed. I don't know, not to be rude, but all the people that work at Lowe's that I saw anyways are mostly younger people. They looked like they were in their like early 20s, maybe even like 19, and they have no idea what they're doing, okay? So if you guys work at Lowe's, for some reason, if you're watching this, please hire different people, at least for the one in my city, because nobody would help me. So I'm so flustered I can't even talk right. I just keep stumbling over my own words because I'm just so irritated, and I have so much to say at one time that it's hard to focus on one thing. So I get to the Lowe's Garden Center. I'm looking through all the flowers, and I'm not seeing anybody actually in the garden center besides the two cashiers. There was two cashier girls, and nobody else was in the garden center working. I'm looking around for a good 10 minutes, and Lowe's, for some reason, they think it's a great idea to not put up any signs for their flowers. You're just supposed to know what their flowers are, or go by each flower pot and read the name of it and hope it's the one that you're looking for. So there's at least 5 or 6 aisles worth of flowers and the aisles are twice as long as like a normal grocery aisle, just full of flowers, full of pots of flowers, hanging pots, little pots, big pots. I walk around for 10-15 minutes trying to find anything on my list of items that I need. I can't find anything, and then all of a sudden I finally found one. It was like the Snapdragons. The lady wanted 4 of those, and then as I'm looking around, I'm slowly finding more and more, and I ended up finding maybe 6 out of the 10 plants that I needed. Now, there was probably like 10 different types of plants, and then some of them she wanted 4 of each. So I grabbed the 4 of each of the ones that I did find, and there was at least like 4 or 5 other plants I needed to find, which I ended up having to refund. So by the way, guys, this order is not going to be $55 unless the person tipped a flat tip, which I really hope that they did, because this order is going to go down to probably $40. I spent about 20-25 minutes finding the flowers that I did find. Then I went up to the cashier and one of the cashiers, and I was like, hey, is there anybody that could help? For about at least maybe 15, 20 minutes, she's trying to talk to somebody on the walkie, trying to get help. While she was trying to find help, I went and tried to find the flowers again, or the plants that I needed. I still couldn't find them. So after that, like 15 or 20 minutes, I headed back to the cashier, and I was like, hey, I was like trying to be nice about it. And I was like, hey, were you guys ever able to find somebody to help me? And she's like, no, I'm sorry. Apparently, we have a bunch of employees, but there's nobody that exists right now to help. And I'm like, okay, cool. I literally was just so annoyed because I not only spent, an hour trying to find these stupid plants, but I also couldn't get any help. And I'm literally asking every 15, 20 minutes for help. So I'm like kind of waiting on her to say like, sorry, there's nobody to help you, or sorry, like, somebody's coming to help right now. Like, I'm waiting for a response. Little funny side note, I actually saw a cart of somebody that actually started doing her order, like shopping for her order, and they had like canceled the order and just put the cart inside the store, because I found a cart. It randomly had the little grass dogs that I needed. They're just like decoration dogs. And I found those 2 dogs, and then I also found some of the same flowers that I was doing for the order. So an Instacart shopper had already started the order and put the cart inside and probably canceled the order and left, which I don't blame them, because after doing the order, I am so irritated. And honestly, I kind of wish I didn't do this order. I would have rather done a bunch of $10 orders than done this order, because now this order irritated me, for one, and for two, it's going to go down probably, because more than likely she probably just tipped a random like percentage amount. I'm going to drop off the order. I'll probably be there in about 6-7 minutes or so. It's just a couple more miles, and I'll let you guys know how much the order ends up being, if it ended up going down or not, or I'll let you know what the customer says. Also, I sent her a message saying, I'm so sorry, I tried to find everything that I could. I did the best I could. I hope everything that I grabbed works out. So I guess we'll see what she says. All right, guys, I just dropped off my order for the people, and they were fine with the refunds that I had to make. I honestly don't think Lowe's even had the rest of the plants or flowers, because I literally went around probably 15 times around all the flowers and stuff and could not find what they wanted. Like I said, guys, the order went down, and it went down to $40.90. So I lost a $15 tip. So the tip started at $39, which is a great tip for that order. But yeah, unfortunately, because of all the refunds I had to make, the tip went down to I think it was 24 or 22. I kind of wish I would have just made the replacement and just replaced the flowers with something else. But sometimes people are really picky about certain things, and I don't want to get something that they don't end up liking or like wanting. I think after delivering to them and realizing like they're kind of an older couple and they just want to do some gardening, they were pretty cool. I think I could have just replaced the flowers with whatever, and they probably would have been fine with it. I am never shopping at Lowe's again. This is why I don't do Lowe's and Home Depot orders. This is the exact reason. If I get something fast, then I'll probably do an order. But if I'm like sitting around waiting, then I don't know. I might just be done for the day. Hey, what's going on, guys? I just got my next batch, and it's actually almost 8 o'clock now. So I missed a couple of batches that I could have done, but I was actually hanging out with my fiance. I dropped off my son to his mom, and then I met up with my fiance at World Market. Well, first we actually went to Barnes & Noble. She just wanted to look around, and then we actually met over at World Market. I wanted to tell you guys, I found one of the golden eggs at World Market. If you guys don't know what the golden egg scavenger hunt thing is, I didn't know about it until tonight. We walk in and there's this big sign and it says golden egg scavenger hunt, and I guess they do it bi-yearly, so every other year. I think they do 4 eggs in the morning, like the morning to afternoon shift, so it's like 10 to 4 or 11 to 4, and then they do 4 more eggs from 4 p.m. to closing. And what they do is they just hide these little cards. It's like a little cardboard golden egg, and it's the background is pink and the egg itself is gold, and it's like shiny and stuff. I'll try and show you guys a picture because I actually found it. So I'll show you guys a picture of it. And our clue for the golden egg, it said, it makes you think and it sits right next to pink or something. So basically it was saying like it's next to something pink. So we're searching, my fiance and I searched around the store just because we were kind of bored, and like we went there just to look around anyways. So we spent, I'm not even joking, I wish I was joking, we spent probably 45 minutes, maybe an hour walking around World Market trying to find this stupid little cardboard picture of an egg, and we had no idea at first what it looked like, how big it was, nothing. I actually searched up on TikTok like what it looked like and like if other people had found them and stuff. So that's awesome. I found the golden egg and we actually got $20 off. So what we did with the $20 is I got this raspberry Pepsi. We got this like jar, kind of like a vase sort of thing. It's like a container. It was like ceramic, I think. And then we also got this dill pickle aioli. It's like a dressing kind of, or like a dip. Once I got the card, the golden egg, I brought it to my fiance and I just stood there, and she didn't like look at me at first, and then she noticed I was standing like by her, and she like looked up and saw the golden egg, and she's like, oh my god, no you didn't. It was so funny. I wish I had her reaction on camera because it was hilarious, just her reaction, because we had been there for at least an hour. It had to have been at least an hour. So yeah guys, now I am back to working. The order I just got is basically $17. It's gonna be around 7.5 miles, but it's only 4 items. That's the best part about it. So I'll be able to shop it really quick, and then it's delivering just like on the other side of town basically. So it won't be that long of an order. So yeah, I have to shop at the new one and I haven't been here yet. So my fiance is going to be a little jealous that I'm coming here to the new one without her, because we literally just talked about coming here the other day, and I was like, oh, do you want to go to the new Holiday? And she was like, yeah, that's fine or whatever. But we never went, and now I'm going for my order. So she's going to be pretty jealous. Hey, what's going on guys? This was the last order of the video. It was $16.93 for about 8 miles. And yeah, it was very quick and easy order. I just had like 5 items. Hey, what's going on guys? We are back to Food Max, and I missed an order because I wasn't going to do any more. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer, see if I can get another order. It's 8:38 right now. We dropped off that $17 order for Holiday. It wasn't a bad order. It was pretty quick and easy. All right, I'll let you guys know when I get my next batch. All right guys, so it's 9 o'clock. I am going to leave Food Max, but I'm going to leave on my Instacart, and if something happens to come up before I go home, then I'll do it. Probably going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Today wasn't the best day. Lately, like the last week, it's been pretty slow. At like the beginning of last week, I might have made 180 a couple of the days, but that was last week. This week, I don't think I made any money over 150. I'm gonna probably head home, make some dinner. Make sure you guys leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And yeah, this has been Brandon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.